Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob from Smirking Guy Reviews, and today I'm doing something I haven't done in a while, which is my waited for Blu-ray videos. I work 40 hours a week. I've said this before in other videos, so I don't really get to go to the movies anymore. I used to be man on the spot for just about everything that was coming out, and now I have to wait almost all the time for anything but like a Marvel movie or Star Wars movie or something that really demands me to go see it. This was close. So this is A Quiet Place. I'm reviewing this, I know, late, but that's why my series is called Waited for Blu-ray. Because even though I really wanted to see this movie, I just couldn't. It was an hour, it's an hour and a half long, and normally no matter what the movie, I won't go to the theater and pay like the amount of money that they want me to sit there for an hour and a half for the price. So that's just me. So anyway, I finally got to see it today. I rented it on Blu-ray. And before I get into spoilers, because most of you have already seen this probably, and I don't expect these videos to get many hits, but is this movie any good? It is worth your time if you're looking for a tense, well-acted thriller, and good, yeah, you know, like John Krasinski. I love John Krasinski. I love Emily Blunt, and you know, it works on, you know, like as an atmospheric movie, as a movie that creates this tension, and you know, another kind of, they're trying to do something different. But here's the thing. They've got a checklist. I feel like the alternative title to this movie is called, you know what would really suck? Or, if I make this face, we're fucked. Because it seemed like there was just a checklist. And they just kept checking boxes off of, okay, if we're in this situation, what would really suck? Like, you know, and now we're going to start getting into spoilers and stuff. Like having, I mean, you know from the trailer, if you've seen it, the wife's pregnant. Boom, that would really suck. What would really suck? Oh, one of our kids stupidly making a bunch of noise at the beginning of the movie because he's little and he doesn't understand. Well, he understands enough to know sign language. So, the philosophy of shut the fuck up should be understandable. Whenever there's something where everybody's just a little too comfortable, let's have something happen right then. Check that off. Like just a series of checklists that just kind of like, as far as somebody who's seen so many movies, that it took a lot of the tension out for me. Because I was like, okay, this is when this part of the story is supposed to happen. Okay, oh, they're going to try to play with this trope and flip it. I could see everything coming a mile away. It didn't change the fact that the acting is really good. The sound is incredible, of course, A Quiet Place. They use sound fantastically. The whole thing with sign language and all the work that has to, when you imagine what they went through to get this far into this world, to create the paths, like just alone, is, you know, interesting for your imagination. And so it just, those good things contrast with the things that I don't like about this movie. And that's the predictability of it. And a video that I want to do, I don't know if I'll do it, but I'll say what I think about this kind of thing. Is the trailer ruined this movie for me, a lot of it. So when I actually had this movie spoiled for me, and I was told by somebody that I listened to that Krasinski, and spoilers, if you don't want to know, he dies. But during the trailer, well, first off, okay, you see the little kid with the toy. You know he's gonna die. You just know it. This isn't one of those movies, you know, like, it's at the beginning of the movie, you know something crazy's got to happen. That should have been left out of the trailer. That really should have been left out of the trailer. Because that would have created an oh crap, no one is safe environment. We're going to kill a little kid. So they threw that tension to me out the window. Also, like, when you could tell, it just seemed like you could tell where's John Krasinski? And I just kept going, oh, he's probably dead. Because all these scenes, especially like where she's giving labor in the bathtub. And I was like, wait a minute, this is not a situation where the husband should not be around. So what would be, you know, the logical thing? Now, I was wrong about the timing of it. That he's off on another thing when this is happening. But it already gave me that idea that, oh, he's dead. And he does die shortly after that. Like, and especially with the speech that she gives to him, that Emily Blunt gives to John Krasinski, you have to be the one to protect the kids. And it was like, the way that was being pounded home just told me, he's fucking dead. And while all the scares, now they say that there's no jump scares in this movie, but there are. The thing is that they're actually legitimately scary and done well. They're not like some people joke about the cat getting thrown across the screen. They're like jump scare. No, the scares that happen in this very fast are valid. And I do like the universe that this movie takes place in. But again, because like the trailer just told me so much, and since it's a short movie, there's not a lot of time in there to put other stuff in that would take, that would subvert my expectations, that would change what they showed me in the trailer and what actually happened, or expanding the story so that I wouldn't understand completely where things were going. So in that respect, I just got to say that the only reason, the only problems I have with this is the predictability. And that's what kind of, that's not a deal breaker. It's just, for them trying to do something different, they telegraphed a lot of stuff in for me. But as far as atmosphere and performances and sound and all that stuff, it's a great experience. And you do have to keep your damn mouth shut while you're watching this. Like, if you want to sit here and watch it with friends, you're gonna lose a whole lot of the experience that you get with this movie. It's a nice movie. Like, I watch by myself, but that's always, with headphones on and everything. And so the sound was really, when shit went down, it was tense. And so I do, if you can't watch it by yourself and you do plan on watching it with people, let them know to be quiet. But, because I heard different reviews, saying, that most people were respectful in those theaters. So anyway, I do recommend this movie, but those are the problems with it. Those are the problems that I have with it. You might think this is a masterpiece. I think it's good, and I do think that they're going to make sequels, and I really hope they don't. And I guess maybe that's why they killed John, because this seems like the type of movie that when they do sequels, they wouldn't get the main people back. Maybe Emily, would be in it for a little bit, but this movie seemed like they'd be setting up for a future movie where they could have like older versions of the kids, taking care of their mom, or something like that, where they, they could lower the budget and, make another hour-and-a-half movie that would make some money, and just on and on and on. And that's really disappointing, because I think this movie should just be a standalone, kind of like a Shyamalan movie. Good Shyamalan movie. So anyway, that's about all I have for this. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, tell me what a jerk I am for not completely loving this movie. And yeah, that's about it. So this is Robin Spurking Gun saying, have a nice Sunday, and we'll be making some more videos. So we'll see you then. Bye.